Your Excellencies, Head of State and Government of African Union, distinguished delegates, brothers and sisters of Africa, I stand before you today not only on behalf of Ghana, but on behalf of a continent rising with purpose and vision. Africa stands at a defining crossroad. The question before us is no longer whether Africa can develop, but whether Africa can sustain development through stability, vision, and continuity of reforms. In Ghana, under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we have witnessed in a short period the power of deliberate economic recovery and strategic governance. Ghana's economy has regained macroeconomic stability. Inflation has fallen sharply from historic highs. The national currency has strengthened, and investors' confidence has returned. These are not abstract figures. They are indicators of restored hope and disciplined leadership. More importantly, Ghana has pursued a philosophy that resonates deeply with the African Union's Agenda 2063, that Africa must rely on its own resources for its own development. Through reforms in gold management, value addition to natural resources, energy restructuring, and industrial policy, Ghana has demonstrated that African wealth must first serve African people. This is a continental lesson that sovereignty is not only political, it is economic. Your Excellencies, history teaches us that transformation is not achieved in fragments. Nations that emerge from crisis into prosperity do so through consistency of vision, institutional stability, and public trust. Development is not a sprint, it is a relay race. Leadership must pass the baton without breaking the momentum. Ghana's experience shows us that when reforms begin to bear fruit, the greatest risk is interruption. When trust is rebuilt, the greatest danger is reversal. Continuity of policy is therefore not about individuals. It is about safeguarding national progress. The 1992 Constitution of Ghana, like the constitutions of many African states, affirms that sovereignty resides in the people. It provides lawful pathway for reforms when the people deems it necessary for national interest. These principles reflect the African democratic ideals that legitimacy flows from the will of the people, expressed through peaceful and constitutional means. Africa's future depends on our collective ability to balance two sacred values: respect for constitutional order and the courage to adapt our governance framework to the needs of development. Let Ghana's journey remind us that African solution must be shaped by African realities. Our continent can no longer depend primarily on aid, loans, and prescription from outside. We must build economies that are resilient, inclusive, and driven by local capacity. To the African Union, Ghana's progress is not a national story alone. It is a continental signal that Africa can stabilize, reform, and rise. That African leadership can be visionary and accountable. That African economies can command respect in the global system. Let us therefore commit ourselves as a union to protect stability where reform is working, to encourage leadership that delivers measurable results, to strengthen institutions that outlive individuals, and place African resources at the service of African development. Your Excellencies, the world is watching Africa, not with charity, but with curiosity, not with pity, but with expectation. Let Ghana's experience inspire a new chapter for our continent, one of the confidence, continuity, and collective responsibility. May our generation be reminded as the leaders who choose progress over politics, unity over division, and vision over fear. God bless Ghana, God bless Africa, and God bless the future we are building together. Thank you.